weather the storm and the squalls on the shore, dropping ill anecdotes that you ain't heard before. This ain't casting away, it's a deep sea dive, extracting the truth so the culture can thrive. We dissect every piece of the wreckage and rust, turning nautical tales into audible trust. So batten the hatches and lock the main gate. The Shipwreck podcast is determining fate. Yo, we weather the storm and the squalls on the shore, dropping ill anecdotes that you ain't heard before. This ain't casting away, it's a deep sea dive, extracting the truth so the culture can thrive. We dissect every piece of the wreckage and rust, turning nautical tales into audible trust. So batten the hatches and lock the main gate. The Shipwreck podcast is determining fate. Yo, we weather the storm and the squalls on the shore, dropping ill anecdotes that you ain't heard before. This ain't casting away, it's a deep sea dive, extracting the truth so the culture can thrive. We dissect every piece of the wreckage and rust, turning nautical tales into audible trust. So batten the hatches and lock the main gate. The Shipwreck podcast is determining fate. Yo, we weather the storm and the squalls on the shore, dropping ill anecdotes that you ain't heard before. This ain't casting away, it's a deep sea dive, extracting the truth so the culture can thrive. We dissect every piece of the wreckage and rust, turning nautical tales into audible trust. So batten the hatches and lock the main gate. The Shipwreck podcast is determining fate.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Shipwreck podcast. I'm your host, Bobby Ship. Welcome aboard, everybody. It's been a long 2 weeks. Happy I'm back. Happy you here with me to watch and enjoy this new podcast this week. We got an interesting subject I want to talk about, and welcome Wu Wednesday. Welcome Wu-Tang Clan to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think there's some controversy with it simply because New Edition did not get in. I think there's a lot of other people that belong in there. So I want to talk about that today, have some fun with it today. As always, we like to welcome our shipmates to come back to the couch. Ms. New, are you on your, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. I hope everybody out there can hear you as well. I hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the pod. I'm really looking forward to hearing your take on Wu-Tang getting in. I hear that you already starting your plans for Cleveland.
Yes, but the induction is actually in LA.
Oh yeah.
In November, so that's a little hairy for me. So I may just wait until they actually get in and go see the exhibit in Cleveland at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's what's up. So I actually have been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I went about a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years ago now. And I loved it. I really enjoyed it as you know, much as I love music, to be able to go there and see just the different exhibits and see the different people in there. But like I said, it was shocking to me, the people that weren't in there. And I'm really looking forward to that talk today. Let's welcome another shipmate to the pod. Welcome back, Ronnie. How you doing today, my brother?
What's good with you, bro?
Nothing much, man. Everything is good. You know, we got the Wu Wednesday. Wu-Tang got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Sixers about to dig in some booty here in a little bit. So I'm just, you know, I'm ready. I'm excited about the play-in game. So hopefully we'll win and play against Boston and beat up on Boston again.
Yeah.
Detroit. I think Detroit the number 1 seed, right?
There you go. Yes, sir. But ask somebody.
Is Detroit? I think y'all the number 1 seed,
somebody.
Right? Yeah. I think y'all the number 1 seed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we the number 1 seed, baby, in the East.
Yeah, if we actually do lose, and then we got to play Charlotte, and if we beat Charlotte, then we'll play Detroit in the first round. Which I'm not scared of Detroit either. I'm not scared of nobody. We ready.
Bring it on, baby. You ain't gotta be scared.
We ready. Well, you know,
had the confidence. Had the confidence to just show up. That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. And Ms. Wu, can you hear Ronnie? Just make sure that everybody can hear everybody before we go further.
Yes, I can hear. I can hear everybody loud and clear.
Cool. So everything is working great. All right, so let's get into what's popping before we get into the fun part. As always, it's been a long couple of weeks. You know, we've had um President Trump, um the Iran war. Iran called his bluff basically, and he begged Pakistan to broker a deal to stop, for a ceasefire. um, I think it's time to admit that we lost this war. This war is strategically lost. This to take nothing from the men and women in uniform. I think they did their job admirably and did exactly what they were supposed to do and asked of them to do. So it wasn't lost militarily; it was lost strategically. And there's a difference between the two. And what I mean by that is to stop this war, because there's no way we can put boots on the ground, and we're not ready as a country for the casualties that would come in. Nobody wants that. So to stop this war, you have to give Iran some things. I think they probably will stop enrichment. The best we can hope for is the type of deal that Obama had with the JPCOA before. You got to stop that, and so we stop the enrichment, but you had to give them the straits. In my opinion, you had to give them money coming from the straits to pay for the damage that we did to them. We got a special. I got my I got my one of my producers with me today. He's very excited. He's seen the light, so don't mind us. We're in this together. So yeah, that's the microphone, buddy. That's the microphone. Yeah. So that being said, so I think we definitely Iran is going to be in a better place financially. We had to take some sanctions back off than they were before. Iran, what say you?
So I don't think anybody gonna like. So I know they was trying to they were gonna try to freaking charge folk to go through there. $2 million per boat, 1 million for them, 1 million for Pakistan, wherever the hell it was. You ain't about to.
Mhm.
They ain't gonna allow them to do that, man. They ain't about to give up the straits for nobody. That's like giving up whatever it is. That ain't gonna happen, man. They gonna do whatever they need to do to do what they doing. And what's
I
gonna happen
disagree.
is with this block. Oh yeah, with this blockade they doing right now, which is already in effect. Uh,
And already been
and what
busted.
people,
It's already
well, I
been
mean, they
busted.
let
China
well
has
they
already
by
already
by
already had
by,
ships
by a
go
couple.
through it.
Yeah, by a couple, but
Yeah,
remember, it's a free flowing. Why it should be free flowing if that's the case, right?
yeah,
It's not free
yeah.
flowing; it's trickles, right?
Well, right now, only people that can go through are people that Iran says can go through, which is China,
Mm-hmm.
um, Pakistan, India, those countries right now, because they have an agreements with Iran to let them go through the straits.
Mm-hmm. Who else been through there other than China?
Like I said, Pakistan and India, I know of for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like there has been a trickle that's going through, but I definitely believe that Iran is definitely in charge of the straits right now. Should they be? No, absolutely not. I agree with you there, but I think they are because of what happened with this war, and I think that we're in. I think we're going to Iran is going to be in a better place financially and strategically than they were before this war started. I
I
just
don't
I
think
just
that's
think I
true.
don't think it's any way to get around that, to be honest. But
I don't think so. I think what's gonna happen is what's currently happening.
mhm.
They're gonna sanction them. But Iran already been kind of, what I mean, they've been. I mean, the regime has been. They got bread. It's just it's not gonna be as pretty as people think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think. Nah, hell no. It ain't the end of this thing, man. This is like, but and then what I was looking at, what people don't realize too is, well, I think that some people do, is that like the gas prices have dipped down a little bit, right? And I was looking at this thing the other day, and it showed why the gas prices seem like they're gonna dip, and then they predicted it because all them ships. You got to remember how fast do them ships go? Those oil ships go
I don't know how fast they go.
about 15, 20 knots, right?
Hmm.
Max. You got to remember they like 3, 4 football lengths long.
Yeah.
They people have to see those ships to really understand the magnitude and size of them. They're humongous, right?
Hmm.
So it's kind of like when you turn. It's kind of like when you turn the faucet off, right? A lot of times you might have the gas or the the tub full up, but eventually it's gonna start drying up because you don't got no more water coming in. And right now, what people are doing is some of these countries are still getting oil, normally because those ships are taking. People don't realize those ships take forever. I shouldn't say forever. They
Yeah,
take a long time
it take a
to
month,
get
at
to
least
where
a
they
month.
need to go.
Yeah, to
So
get yeah.
right now it's enough gas in the system
Mhm.
or in on its way so they can predict what's going on.
Yeah,
And people don't realize that portion of it. They think, oh yeah, we're gonna be straight. Nah, it's gonna get ugly.
I believe
Because
you. I absolutely agree with you
because
there.
what
It's
happened
already
when,
ugly.
right now it's gonna get real ugly. What happens during these months right here in these Western countries?
Yeah, this is travel season. This is summer season, so this is travel season. Yeah, we use more oil now than
Yeah,
we normally do. Yeah.
plane tickets, boat
Hmm.
rides, everything gonna cost. No, shit, your
Hmm.
package is about to cost even more money. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So stand by. I hope you saving money
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. But yeah, I wanted to
because
get on to go ahead.
you got to think, man. It ain't gonna never be a deal where the United States ain't gonna get a plus on it somewhere or another. There's something gonna give. I promise you that. They just don't. Oh, they won. They
Yeah,
might win again. They might win a little bit,
yeah.
but we gonna really win. You know what I
We'll see.
mean?
We'll
For
see.
sure.
I think we're going to be definitely the world is worse off than it was before the war started. We shouldn't have never
Hundred
started this
percent. 100%.
senseless war. But let's get into the next one. I wanted to talk about is we had Jesus come out here this week with Trump. He he posted himself looking like Jesus Christ. He's fighting with the Pope. But let him tell it. Matter of fact, I'll just let you speak from his mouth. This is what he said. This picture looks like.
I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, "How did they come up with that?" It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
All right, so for y'all who didn't see it, it was Trump. He actually said those words. It was actually him, but someone put AI and made it where he could that he looked like Jesus with the thorns on his head, and I just thought it was funny just to show how he's trying to make us all feel like we're Boo Boo the Fool, and it's really ironic to me because Sister, I know you didn't get a chance to see it, but it's so funny to me that this man thinks that we're this stupid that we're going to believe that he didn't know what he was posting and that it was Jesus. And it's actually crazy that instead of saying I was wrong, I shouldn't have did it because he took it down. That was after he took it down. He rather look like a moron. He rather say, no, that don't look like anything like Jesus at all. That look like, and how dare you think that it does? It's just it's and for his followers, his cult, the actual cult. This is when you get to find out between people who support him and people who are actually in the cult is when you ask them about this because they'll say they don't see anything wrong with it, but they have these huge Christian values. Um, Ronnie, I can't hear you.
I thought Doc was in the building.
Yeah, yeah,
Can I? Hey, I was making myself a doctor, man. If you don't stop playing with me, man, and you know what, man. Sometimes you just gotta shake your head at people, bro,
you do. You
and
absolutely do.
let people be just as dumb as they want to be,
Yep,
and get and receive the consequences that they deserve.
yep,
Because sometimes I don't care what you say to them or how you put it or how you prove certain things to some people. No matter how you do it and how you get it to them, they're gonna believe in whatever they want to believe. I mean,
yep,
you see how all these other people, like the vice president of the United States, was like, "Hey, he was just kidding." He was
yeah.
just, I love it when the president does these type of things. Like, okay,
Which is a different
look,
excuse from what the president is saying.
listen, I can tell you right now, and I was in the military for a long time. If I at my senior level would have done anything of that level, or an
Yeah,
admiral, or a general, or any other freaking military service member out there, and put that out there in any sense of the matter, would have been out the way. I promise you that.
yep,
You know what I mean? So to come from a level where uh, that they're supposed to be the example for everyone to follow, and to be the head of something, of a country that, you know, richest country in the world. The head of them is allowed to just basically do whatever he wants to
We
do
want.
without any repercussions, and people are going to support him,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
at a high level, which tells me that these it's just, you know, they just being buttheads, really. You know what I'm saying? They're mocking the system in a sense, and I'm glad. Honestly, I said this several times in our pods, is I'm really glad that this kind of stuff is happening, so
I
people can
agree.
actually go out here and see, like, hey, you really have to understand who you're putting in these positions, because if you
Yep.
put the wrong person in that position, or in any position of leadership, or anyone that has the power that these people have, stand by for the consequences, and don't trip when it happens, because
Yep.
they didn't wake up and put themselves in that position.
Yep.
People supported
Absolutely.
him and still support him in that position,
Yep.
right?
But I
And
think the
which
jam was cracking.
don't make any sense in any sense of the matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was being a doctor. I mean, like, where was your doctor? Where was your stethoscope? Because that's what a
Yep.
doctor, you can put
Looks
on.
nothing like a doctor.
You can, yeah, no, you can definitely identify as a doctor. Where's the stethoscope at?
Yeah.
Right? Where
Yeah.
is his mask at?
The stethoscope is that
Where is it?
ball of light in his hand. The ball
Right,
of light in his hand is the
right.
stethoscope.
What doctor you know got, yeah, no, but what doctor you know got sleeves that hang down like that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what doctor you know have angels or angelic figures in the background of them,
Mm-hmm.
and an American flag, and, you know, people that look like they're warriors, and or there's some type of religious whatever it is,
Yep.
and then say, I was just trying to be a doctor. What he should
Yep.
have just said was like, yeah, I did what I did.
That's
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's the part that I'm talking about. He refuses. He is incapable of being able to say, I made a mistake. I did something wrong. He's incapable of it. And anybody like that, you can't. Number one, I never want to be around. Number two, you can't have them in charge of anything, because it's doomed to fail. Because nobody is perfect. No business is perfect. No human is perfect. No
That's
entity
fact.
is perfect. And so
That's
you got to
fact.
be able to, as a person, be able to say, yes, I can improve here, I can do better. But when you think that you're perfect and you make no mistakes, you're doomed to fail. I continue to say this every single time. When you the man is a terrible person, and terrible people constantly make bad decisions. That's why they're terrible people. And that's what he is. Anybody that's watching it now, thank you again for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please hit the share button on your Facebook so everybody else can see it as well. Trying to continue to grow the community, and we are growing. The next subject before we start to get into the Hall of Fame and stuff like that is, I just wanted to touch on the flex that was not a flex to me, which was the old lady, the fake old lady that went to the White House door dashing, bringing McDonald's. This is the furthest thing from a flex, because they said that, number one, they were lying, but number two, they even a lie was tells you how out of touch they are, because they said that she's having to work DoorDash because her husband can't afford his cancer treatment, so she has to take on DoorDash to be able to help her husband afford the cancer treatments. So she's thanking Trump because he made no taxes on tips, and so that way those few pennies that she gets back for no taxes on tips to help pay for her husband's cancer treatment, that I will contend and say she's having to pay for, if this was a true story, because of them passing that bill that gave her the no taxes on tips. Because that bill put trillions of dollars into the deficit, and they had to offset it some way. So how did they offset it? With Medicaid. That's how they offset it.
And why did they
Right.
fly her from Utah or one of the square
Arkansas.
states?
So,
Yeah.
so it's Arkansas. But before that, this is how you know it was bullshit, because before that, she was in Nevada, a shilling for no tax on tips at a budget committee hearing.
See?
So
Dude,
it's
that man,
million
they
people
say,
in this country.
listen,
And she so happened to make a congressional hearing and to be at the White House. She's the luckiest woman in the world, ain't she?
right?
Who
That's
husband
how
can't
she
afford
just walk
cancer.
up to the White House.
Yeah. It was all a stunt. It was all, I mean, granted, DoorDash said that it was a publicity stunt, but they picked her specifically. And again, the flex isn't even a flex. You're basically saying, yeah, your healthcare is so high. She having the grandma having to take on another job after retirement to pay for her husband's healthcare that I slashed.
Correct.
How was that a flex? It's not whatsoever.
It's not.
Yeah. All right, so that's what was popping, everybody. And that's our real world for today. Because I wanted to get into the subject. I wanted to, to spend some time on it. And I said we was going to talk about this 2 weeks ago for the next pod, and so here we're going to talk about it first. First thing I want to talk about is, as you know, we had the New Edition Boyz II Men Tony Braxton concert. I don't know if anybody got a chance to see it. I went to go see it a few weeks ago, about a month ago now, and I absolutely loved it. It was an outstanding concert. They kept you going. It was never a dull moment. It wasn't anything between acts where intermission or anything like that. It was just like moving. It was great. It was fantastic, and I hope a lot of artists use that concept of constantly keeping it moving and keeping somebody up there on stage performing. It was outstanding. But what I wanted to talk about was Wanye. Brandy has a new book out, and she's saying, and I don't even think it's not even alleged, because both of them have said that they were dating when she was 16 and he was, I want to say, about 24. So I'm gonna play the clip from him from the Breakfast Club talking about it, and then I just wanted to address that for a minute and see how do we look back at that now and think we feel about it.
And you had a celebrity relationship. Were you the only one that was ever involved with a celebrity?
Who was he dating?
Wanye was banging Brandy.
Brandy.
He left her lonely, brokenhearted.
No, I didn't actually leave her.
He was teaching Radio how to do videos.
You told Radio how to do the segment.
That's why they called you Squirt.
That's what I was thinking.
That's why you like Squirt.
I mean, Brandy even said in her behind the music that you broke her heart because you fell in love with somebody else.
I mean, you only fall in love with somebody. You only fall out of love with somebody else if somebody makes you fall out of love. Mm-hmm. So if that was the situation, if that's what she said, then
that's political. I like that.
I can't contest to her view about it. I can just only live by my view.
Revolt.
They were saying she was really young when y'all dated.
Yeah, she was. Not that young. Not
jailbait.
No, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, but that's why. But hold on, that's why I stopped it. Hold on, but that's why I stopped it and said that she wasn't that young, because I don't want y'all to think Boyz II Men was young. No.
She said
I was young too.
She said she was 15 and she had to keep it a secret because she was so young.
See, we did the thing. We did the thing where she was like 16, 17 around that time,
You was so you were still a boy too.
I wasn't old. I wasn't like 38 years old, nothing like that. I was old enough to. She was old enough to get it.
Okay. But was it legal in the state y'all was in?
I mean, we was always in different states. We was on tour.
They had a nomad relationship.
You know what I'm saying? We just, we didn't do it in the states that it was legal. It was illegal in.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh. Political.
No. It was, you know what I mean? It was a time. It was a relationship. It grew and it ungrew. I guess you could say that.
Ungrew. Squirt and it unsquirted.
Squirted and unsquirted. I like that.
All right, so Angel, I'm gonna come to you first about that. I just looked it up just to make sure. He was 22 and she was 16, and back then and now, how do you feel about their relationship?
Honestly, I don't care. For me, I was never the biggest Brandy fan, so it's like, whatever. Okay, the age range back in the day was very unhinged. During the 90s,
Yeah,
everything was unhinged, and I know that's not a valid excuse or whatever you want to say, but it was really a different world then. But looking back now, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
You clearly, not just him, any man looking for someone under the age of 18, and even 18 to 20 something, it can get a little hairy. You know what I mean? Depending on the maturity level of both parties,
Yeah.
it's just not good all the way around.
Yeah, and I agree with you there. Looking back at it, when at that time I didn't care either. It was like, whatever. Because like I said, I remember being in high school and dudes rolling up with cars and older dudes in their 20s coming to pick up somebody from high school, and they say you didn't bat about it, you didn't think about it. And I'll say it wasn't just the 90s. It was, 60s, 50s. It's been happening since the beginning of time. Really, let's start with
Right.
there. It's nothing, like you said, it's nothing new, and I'm sure it still happens to this day. It's more frowned upon to this day. It probably is more prosecuted legally more to this day, maybe. But
Right.
yeah, it was wrong. It was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. Come on, come on.
But I wonder what made her bring it up now. Yes, it's in her memoir, whatever, but I don't know. I always wonder when women bring things up from their past like that, not necessarily as a lesson, but as, oh, I dated Wanye, blah, blah. Like, okay, why are you bringing it up now? That's literally Black history.
Yeah.
I feel like you should only bring up your past to show a lesson. Oh, I dated him at 16 and I should have learned this, or I did learn this, or don't make the mistake I did at 16 by dating somebody 22. And it doesn't feel like, I don't know the context in which she presented the material, but it doesn't feel like that's how it was brought up.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Holly, welcome back to the pod.
Thank you.
How do you feel about this Wanye Brandy thing?
Okay, so I was just listening. My intention was to just listen in today, but this thing really bothered me. And I think what bothered me more than anything is they're both adults at this point, very grown. And the way he handled it was ugly to me because I felt like he should have addressed it as just like the lady that was just speaking,
Yeah,
like, this is what I did.
Wu.
Okay, yeah, Sister Wu. Yes, I did. It wasn't right. She was underage, whatever the case may be. But he made it out of a joke. In this day and age, I don't think it should have been a joke. It shouldn't have been that, so, you know, matter of factly or just, okay, yeah, I did it and what? They're grown at this point. I don't know what she said, but we do know what he said. And what he said, I don't think he handled it correctly.
Yeah, I can't say that you're wrong about that.
Do you think it was nerves when they asked him about it and he kind of because I didn't see the video, I'm just listening, and I even chuckled at some of the things
that he was
that
saying.
he said.
Yeah.
Do you think it was nerves, the way he presented the answer to the question? I forget the question that was asked.
It was basically asked, is it true? Are they dating or whatever like that? And I want the only context I would add to the interview is that interview was done in 2014. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's pre
So that's like 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I mean that gives it a little bit more credence, but I still think he should have handled it because she was a juvenile and he was an adult at that point.
Yeah.
And he's more of an adult, at this point. So I think them joking, even on the Breakfast Club, I think the way that they handled it was ugly too. It was immature, it was juvenile to me, the way they made fun of it almost.
Yeah. And I think since Me Too, I think we've all have checked ourselves more than we ever have before. Whether it's with, R. Kelly, whether it's with Michael Jackson. I think we've all learned to check ourselves. Because like I said, I remember watching the R. Kelly P tape and was like, okay, I seen it. And nothing of it he did it, but it wasn't like
same.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I can't listen to his music no more. I'm done with him. Like the morality part did not sink with me at all.
Yeah.
Which now it would have. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I'm
You
saying,
know
even,
what?
even though that was
When I
what you
watched
said,
it,
I'm sorry, go
I-
ahead, Sister
it
Wolf.
was more of a thing of I can't believe I'm sitting here watching this.
Yeah.
How is this out right now?
Yeah.
Like how is it that I was able to get access to this content? And I'm sitting here watching it like, no, that can't be real. Because I don't know which version you had, but mine was kind of fuzzy. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's not him. That's a vine.
Oh no, I had a good I had a good full version. I had the plaques on the wall, the sauna. I mean, I had it all.
But I mean, like we didn't take it
We
seriously. That's what
didn't.
I
No,
mean. Like
we absolutely didn't.
that ain't him. That's a vine. Even though now I
Yeah.
love a vine, but the point is, it was still hard to believe. I think because celebrities were still out of reach of us, where now they're very much at at a place where we can reach them, meaning
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah. They're not untouchable, for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a better way to put it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ronnie, you got anything? Can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
got
Hold
you.
on. Yeah. Hold on right quick.
Okay.
What are we doing? Can you hear me now?
Yep, we got you.
All right. So for me, everybody knew this back in the day, bro. This wasn't even a shock. Like, why? Okay. Thank you for bringing up what everyone already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Mm-hmm.
knew back their ages were what they were. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that. So I'm like, okay, well, I was 16 and da 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 da. Like, uh, we know how to do math. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So to do the book, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I mean, what it does, I think it helps people heal with a lot of things. Does it seem like do they try to not embezzle? Do they try to embellish a lot of the things to try to get things to get bigger than what they may need to be? Yeah, I mean, you're trying to sell a
Mm-hmm.
book, man. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
Am I shocked that they were older gentleman was dating a 16-year-old at the time? No. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
did her mom say anything about that at the time? Did her dad say anything at the time? Was it a big uproar back then? You know what I mean? Like, okay, we 50, 40s and 50s now. Like, okay, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, all right, whatever it is. Keep it moving next. So that's just my thought process of it. Did they address it well back, back in the time that they had an interview? Of course not. I mean, those are different times, and things are. I mean, does it give him uh, a clearance to do that kind of stuff? Was it wrong at the time? I mean, morally, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah.
Lawfully,
It
yeah.
was too. Yeah.
But did like I said, what did their parents say at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Because they definitely knew
No, yeah.
100%.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew. It wasn't. There wasn't
Right.
a.
So now all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, let's go back and he's a pedophile and da da da. Man, stop playing. Y'all act like y'all didn't know this already. Man, stop playing.
Yeah.
They just trying to sell a book, bro. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm with
Yeah.
the whole. It shouldn't have happened at the time. It did. We were all okay with it, and to come back now and say we're canceling you when you're okay with it. In this case, I think I don't know. I don't see a reason where we need to cancel him or anything like that for that. Do anybody else think see it that way where we should be absolute on this situation or
No,
no?
it's
Okay.
all good.
All right.
Man, this is known
Yeah.
information, bro.
Yeah.
Known
All right.
I
information. Now,
just think,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Holly.
I don't know. I can't say definitively. I didn't know about it. I guess maybe I didn't keep up with Brandy and him,
Mm-hmm.
like everybody else did, or whatever the case may be. But I think, like I said, the thing that bothers me, that was 10, what'd you say, 2001?
14 is when the interview. The
2014.
interview was
Yeah. So
2014.
yeah. So okay. So a decade ago or so
Mm-hmm.
ago. So a decade ago. Are they about on age with us? Yes.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
let's see. Wanya
Okay.
Wanya
So
is
a
probably
Mike,
decade ago.
72, maybe.
I'm sorry.
He's probably born in 72. Maybe.
Yeah,
So
he's an older guy.
72.
Yeah. He's a couple years older than
So
you.
73. Yeah,
he had to
73.
be in his 40s,
Yeah, he's
a
73.
decade
73.
ago.
Yeah,
You know
70.
what I'm saying? So I think your moral compass is what it is. When you're 40 years old, your moral compass is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a very bad interview on that at
Yeah.
40 something years old. If he was in his 20s, maybe even early 30s, I can get it. But he kind of seemed like it was cute. Oh, she was old enough to get it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I got a problem with that.
Yeah,
I do.
I can see that, especially even in even though it wasn't Me Too time, where we're
Yeah.
but I can definitely see like, yeah, I did it, it, I probably
Man,
shouldn't.
Lapse in
this was
judgment. Get it,
oh my
got
God.
it. Yeah, I'm glad she wrote the book. Like you said, Ronnie, maybe it was a healing process for her to talk
Mhm.
about it. Whatever the case may be, yeah, it's wrong. I see that today. Back then, I was a young man, not understanding, exactly what, was going on, as far as the big responsibility of it or the morality of it. But I'm not gonna make light of it at the same
Mhm.
time. At 40 something, no.
I think his point. I think not his point. I think his mindset was it wasn't a secret. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
so 42 was when it wasn't when he was dating her. He married, that was 20 years prior to their relationship. This was 20 years after their whole relationship. They didn't stay. I don't think they stayed together. What, a year or two, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
it wasn't long. It wasn't that long.
Say 21 or 22 years old, and then you do an interview 19 years later. I'll probably be like, man, are y'all serious? Are y'all still talking about this crazy shit? Like for real, for real? Like
Well, yeah,
you know
but
what I
he didn't
mean?
even do
So,
that.
Yeah.
He
no,
fed into it.
right. So right, I get your point. You know what I'm saying? But an interview 12 years ago, you know what I'm saying, for something that happened 20 years prior to that, you know what I mean? Like did he like I mean, if they really wanted to get him at the time, yeah, I would have been like, oh, why 12 years ago when he said the dumb shit, they should have smashed his ass. You know what I mean? Or if that was the
I just
case,
think
nothing happened.
it was a different time then. Like you said, I think
Right,
it was
but
a different
that's my
time.
right. That's right. So the mentality back then wasn't what it is today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like hell yeah, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But back
Mhm.
in the day, do I forgive him? Does he get a pass for the shit that he? No, he still did something fucked up. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just now all of a sudden we want to. You know what I mean? What was known
Yeah.
20, 40, 30 years ago is now like, oh my God, you got to cancel him now for something
Yeah.
he did 30 some odd years ago when everybody knew that he was doing it. Now we got to get him. Like, stop playing. Stop
Well, if
it.
you take
Stop.
that
Let's stop
mindset,
moving on.
if
Stop
you
it.
take that mindset, it was wrong then. So
Mm-hmm.
it's 20 years, later, whatever the
Mm-hmm.
case may be. You take that
Mm-hmm.
mindset. So if that's the
Hide
case,
it.
anything anybody did 2 decades ago, that was 2 decades ago. If it comes out today, it is what it is. I
Nah.
don't no.
Yeah.
I ain't going
No, no.
for
So
it.
that's different. No. So
Honestly,
no, that's a whole
R.
different thing.
Kelly.
How
That's R.
you
Kelly.
can't
He's in jail for that now.
for
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
But R.
For
Kelly was raping. I mean, and I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. He was allegedly, or he was convicted, but he was doing stuff to minors, like younger, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it was, and even when he was doing it back then, they was still on him about it. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't just, oh my God, we just found out he was doing.
no.
No,
We knew about it, and we
they
let it
finally
slide.
got his ass.
Yeah,
That's really what it
we let
was.
it slide. We let it slide.
And your boy, he considered a good old boy. You know what I'm saying? That love music and togetherness music, and you know what I mean. Like that's a whole. They not the same. They not the same, in my opinion. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're not the same type of people. Did they do the
I
same
agree.
kind of
R.
similar
Kelly
stuff?
and Wanye were not the same because Wanye, to our knowledge, this is the only 16-year-old that he was dating like that at 22. But R. Kelly was preying and finding young girls like Epstein. So I agree that
Are
they.
we sure that Brandy's the only
No,
16-year-old?
I said that we know of. That we know of. I just said it
Okay.
like that.
Okay,
That we
sorry.
know of.
And you know,
That we know.
and you know what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be 100 with everybody. At 16 years old, I mean, who wasn't dating somebody older or younger than them? I mean, real talk. I mean, so
That's
for
what
me,
we're saying. Like we understand.
I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? Like I am
Mhm.
at 16, man. I was doing stuff grown folks doing. I was doing way more stuff than grown folks was doing. So So when you put yourself as a young kid in an adult's environment doing adult things, you're gonna end up doing things that normal 16-year-olds probably wouldn't be able to be doing. She at 16, she out there with millionaires on boats, and they all doing drugs in front of her and doing all kind of crazy. Stop playing, man. That's the
Ronnie,
environment they were on.
Let me ask you. Well, let's say. So, is there an age cutoff? So, if he was 32, if he was 42, then
no.
wrong?
I'm not saying that what he did was right. I didn't. Okay. I'm never gonna say that. Okay. Is what I'm just saying is that most people don't. You got to be realist, man. Don't be a hypocrite. Is what I'm trying to say. I hate hypocrites, right? If you're gonna sit here and say that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't do something back in the day that if they was to find out today about, you'd be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we all done stuff back then. It's like, oh man, was it? Do I need to wait 40 years to get penalized for this when it was something that everybody knew about? Like, what should have happened, but didn't happen, is that should have been taken care of way back then. They should when they was on covers together. You know what I'm saying? It was published together. They were doing interviews together on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of stuff that you got to think about. Like, nobody had a problem back then, but now all of a sudden, because mindsets are different.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Including her parents, because like you said, her parents knew. So you gave
everybody knew
permission structure for this to happen. So if he's in trouble, then you should be dragged as well, or in trouble as well. Heidi, are you back?
Right.
Can you
hear? Yeah, I'm back. And I think for me, it's not so much as what happened back then as the way he handled it after the fact as a 40-some-year-old.
That interview is that interview that interview is really bothering you.
Yeah. It's the way in which he handled it then, you know. So,
yeah. And I'm willing to bet that if he did an interview now that he would handle it completely different now. I'm willing to bet if I had to bet on it.
But what has Brandy said about it?
I haven't read the book either.
No. I'm just saying, like, how she come out publicly about, oh man, he shouldn't have said that 10, 12 years ago after the interview. I bet she ain't say a word about it. Because I probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody probably said a word about how he discussed it back 20, 12 years ago. Yeah, things are gonna change. People mindsets are gonna change. There's gonna be more visibility about stuff. Absolutely, he should have got his head smashed. But that was then. This is now. You know what I'm saying? You can't cancel the dude or even think about, oh, we're gonna just cancel Boys to Men because 30 years ago he messed around with a 16-year-old when everybody was doing the stupid stuff anyway. I
don't think anybody's saying to cancel him. I don't think anybody said.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, come on, man, stop it.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. I thought that was a good segue talking about Boys to Men because to get into the Hall of Fame because first off, I want to congratulate our new Hall of Fame members. The ones that really struck out to me the most was obviously Wu-Tang. Congrats, Wu-Tang. And the one that was near and dear to my heart as well is Luther Vandross.
Wow, he just got in?
Exactly.
Wow. What's the criteria? I'm about to look that up. What's the criteria to get in there?
I got it for you. We about to talk about it.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah, so Luther just got in. So I'm gonna just tell you everybody in 2026. Phil Collins got in. So these people are just getting in. Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, Oasis, Sade got in. Which we're gonna talk about this in a minute. Luther Vandross and Wu-Tang. They got in as performer inductees. Honorees, which means that they're not in there specifically for their music, but their contribution to music is the ones that we would know is Queen Latifah, MC Light, Rick Rubin. Those will be the ones and that got in for their contribution so much to music. So hold on. Unc, are you there?
And Celia Cruz.
Cruz? Okay, Celia Cruz as well. So let's talk about that because I want to address this. Welcome Unc again.
Glad to be here as always with you guys.
Luther. Yeah.
I was gonna chime in on my Luther. Come on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so before we get into this, again, if you're watching this, share this on your Facebook page if you're watching it on Facebook, so that way we can get other people to look at it and maybe join the discussion and join the community. If you're on YouTube, hit like, hit subscribe, or hit the thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up because it's really important. All right, so this is the requirements to get into the Hall of Fame. The 25-year rule. Eligibility starts 25 years after first commercial recording. So after your very first album, 25 years later is when you're allowed to get into the Hall of Fame. Musical excellence, high standard of technical skill and discography quality, impact and influence, the primary factor, how the artist involved the genre, cultural innovation, influence on fashion, social commentary, and industry business. So those are the requirements to get in. So like you, Ronnie, when I went to the Hall of Fame a couple of years, year and a half or so ago, I was surprised of who was in and who was out. And I was just like, like I said, Luther just getting in was a huge surprise. Him not being in at the time was a surprise to me. So I went ahead and went and did a quick synopsis of people who have gotten in from hip hop and R&B. Biggie is already in. He got in 2020. Tupac got in 2017. Jay-Z got in 2021. Missy Elliott, and now we can start talking about it now because I think it's people that got in that should not be in. I'm just being completely honest. I don't know why Missy Elliott is in it, all of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Listen, I'll defend Missy, bro.
That's what we about to start it up.
Yeah,
okay?
I'll defend her in a heartbeat.
So Run DMC got in. They absolutely deserve it. Wu-Tang has just gotten in. Queen Latifah is in. Queen Latifah and MC, like I said, are going to be in as contributors, but not actually performers. R&B and soul inductees. Big names. Aretha Franklin was the first woman inducted. Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, and Prince are both in. Whitney Houston is in. Luther just got in. Sade just got in. I don't know how Sade got in. Okay, but we'll talk about that. I don't know. I don't know how. So these are ones who are not in. Snoop is not in as far as rap. Nas is not in. Eric B and Rakim is not in, and they have the Roots as well as not in there. Somebody that I didn't add in here, but that is in the Hall of Fame is Eminem, who I think do deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Ain't Big Boy and them in there too? Didn't Outkast get in? Ain't they in? I think they are.
They are in. They got in like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
like 2 years ago.
Wow. And Snoop
R&B Cool J is in there too.
And who?
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. Yeah, you're right. LL is in there as well. All right, Snubbs. Boys II Men. I don't know how Boys II Men is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But before what is that? Old Town Road broke their record. They had two of the longest running. They broke Elvis's record twice. To be the longest running with End of the Road, and then the one with Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, she's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. New Edition is not in the Hall of Fame. How? I don't know. And that's the one that this is the controversy for this one, is because they were finalists this year. They had more number one fan votes of everybody. So they voted for everybody that's on a list that just made it in. New Edition had more votes than anybody, and they still didn't get in the Hall of Fame from the fans. Anita Baker is not in.
That's unbelievable.
And also somebody that's in here that is not in is Babyface.
What?
Babyface is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So
he did.
So with that being said, and we can look up more, but
it gotta be something we're missing.
Yeah. Mariah Carey, New Edition got snubbed. Mariah Carey definitely got snubbed. Let's get into it. Missy Elliott. Does anybody other than Ronnie agree that Missy Elliott deserved to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Maybe for writing.
Can I say something?
We're trying to see if anybody else is on your side, so we can pick our side.
Yeah, I'm about to read our first stuff.
Go ahead, go ahead, Sister Wu.
I'm okay with her being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. One, because it's a Black woman.
Okay.
Her creativity, her discography is pretty hefty. definitely her creativity. Lyrically, not so much. But whenever I
What? Y'all, no, say that again.
Calm down.
I don't think you listen. No, you can't say that. I don't think y'all ever really listen to music.
She's actually on your side.
I'm on your side.
No, I thought you said lyrically she wasn't because of her lyrics. Because I don't think y'all really listen to Missy. Because Missy's sick with it.
So again, you didn't let me finish.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Lyrically, she's not, in my opinion, top tier. This is me. This is my opinion. But when I listen to a Missy record, I'm not listening to the lyrics. I'm listening to dance. That's all I want to do is dance when I hear a Missy record. That's
I agree
me.
with you there.
And so for that, all the reasons I stated, I feel like she should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, mostly because of her creativity. And I think she transferred from hip hop to other genres pretty seamlessly.
To pop.
That's my into other genres. So, and she worked with a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on your side. Yes, she should be there.
All right, Ronnie. The floor is yours. Make your case because Missy, to me, still is not.
Listen,
I would think not. Actually, I think Snoop should be in there before Missy. I'll just say that.
I agree with you.
Go with that. Snoop
and Dr. I want to get this right. Hold on, I want to get this right.
So let me ask you, why you still getting your thoughts together?
Oh, not only that, just NWA. You know, NWA should be in there. Period, because they started this whole change in the rap game. They the ones that they didn't start gangster rap. Everybody think it was NWA. It's actually Ice-T that came out with the first gangster rap. But the NWA took it to another level when they came out with, the Police. I mean, they just blew the whole thing off the lid, and then gangster rap just took off like a storm. It's like what we all know what Mike did, as with the Jackson 5. But when he Billie Jeaned us, holy smoke, he just changed the whole game, and he made pop beloved. And I think that's NWA should be definitely considered for going in because they changed the game. When you change the game, you should go in. Randall Cunningham changed the game. He should be in there.
Yeah. Right? I agree.
Right? Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead.
I just listen. I wanted to get.
Yes, Luther just got in just now, Dawn. Luther just got in this year. He just got in a couple days ago. Go ahead for Missy.
Okay. First off, Missy got 4 Grammys. Okay. Right? She's already in the Writers Hall of Fame already. Right? All her records went platinum. Right? All her stuff went platinum. Right? She has written over 378 songs that people don't even know. Before she even came out, she was writing songs for people, big time people, right?
Yes.
That's why she don't get her credit for it. And if you really listen to her, a lot of people I didn't even really listen to her music until maybe a couple years ago, right? And I'm like, if you listen to her music and what she's saying, that girl is gifted.
Okay.
Gifted, right? So, in my opinion, she's written and produced hits for Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. If Your Girl Only Knew, Sierra's Step, 2-Step, Beyonce Signs, Monica's So Gone, Maya's My Love is like, you know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson's, 702. She's written for every damn body, big time. And some of them is their biggest songs ever.
Can I ask you a question?
But hold on.
You're right. I forgot about that.
She's a phenomenal writer. She is.
So and she like when she came out with her, for me, she changed the game for female artists, right? Because she didn't come out with her skinny clothes on, tight clothes on, showing everything that God gave her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had to do all that. She was out there on her imagination, on her freaking. Oh, she wanted to be out there for her talent, and her talent took her all the way through all of that. And I think this is just my opinion that she got snubbed bigger than a lot of the people that we just talked about. She should have been in the freaking Hall of Fame.
Missy?
Absolutely.
No, you can't forget about the 25-year rule. So she didn't come out. Her first album didn't come out till we was in Norfolk. So she didn't come out till like 95, 96. Maybe 96 was her first album.
96,
maybe
96,
96, 97. Yeah, maybe 97.
That's 30 years.
No, that's 30 years now, but Missy got in, she got in a few years ago.
30 million records sold. Wait, is she in? You said she in?
She is in. That's what I'm saying. She is already in. She's already in. She got in 23. She got in 3 years ago.
She got in her first look.
She got in,
on her first look.
Years after the 25 years.
I thought she said
so I got a simple question for you.
Shoot.
Do you think because you brought up how many songs she wrote and who she wrote for and their hits and all of this?
Yeah.
You think Missy Elliott deserves to be in before Babyface?
Absolutely not. Listen. Absolutely not. That's why. Listen, no. Listen. If anybody on that, if anybody, in my opinion, that really got snubbed, that's not in right now, it's Mariah Carey.
I think so too. I agree with you.
You understand? There has never been a bigger
Babyface to me.
There has never been. Listen, there has never been a bigger artist than Mariah Carey. Name one.
Babyface
wrote
everybody. Yeah.
No, I agree. I 100. But look, where's Smokey? Is Smokey Robinson in there? He should be in there.
Smokey's in there.
He should have been there. But you know what I'm saying, he is Smokey Robinson to me. You know what I mean? He writes music just as much as he sings it. Smokey Robinson wrote most of the stuff that Motown had. People don't know that.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Like so I get so that but Missy was a Smokey Robinson. So think about that for a second. She got in almost at her first look. And y'all saying that she should be one of the people that's not in that. How many people to get in on their first look?
I'm saying that there should be, if she's in, there should be a ton more before her. And Smokey Robinson got in the Hall of Fame in 1987.
Yeah.
He's been in
as he should have. As he should have. He should have been the first. Because he wrote all the music everybody using right now.
Yeah. Dawn, welcome. Can you hear us, Dawn?
Yeah, I hear you.
Welcome back to the pod. Welcome back to the couch. What's your feelings? Because you chiming in. How do you feel about this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff?
No, it's good. I was really rooting for New Edition. Yeah, that was like my first concert as like a 12-year-old girl going to see New Edition, Bobby Brown and all of them. So I was really in. The fans voted a lot, but it's other people have to chime in and everything. But I'm so glad Luther finally in there. Yeah. What stumped me was Mariah. She should have been in there also. But we got Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang is in.
Forever.
Yes, girl, we got the Wu.
Yeah.
So y'all saying Wu? That's saying Wu bigger than Mariah Carey?
No.
No.
I don't know why they let Mariah in. Maybe
I don't know why
Mariah don't want to perform or walk in them tight dresses or something because they like you to.
No, she right. It's got to be something we missing, bro. It got to be something.
Her performance is like standing still, like bring. But Mariah got hits. She can bring it from her first song.
Yeah,
everybody know that one.
Hits in the Beatles.
Yes, Mariah changed the mode for me. I love all her songs, but they want somebody to walk on stage. It's like I'm just playing. I'm watching the Sixers game, so.
Yeah,
and
a question.
Got a song with Wu-Tang Clan.
Yep. I got a question. Do they have to
Wu-Tang got fans all over the world? That's the
Mariah
thing.
holds the record for the most #1 hits by a solo artist with 19.
Think about that.
And she's not in the Hall of Fame. That is
wow.
I got a question. You mentioned Wu-Tang, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think Wu-Tang should be in there before Nas?
No.
Oh hell no.
No.
Nas is not in there, right?
Now, I don't think Wu-Tang should be in there before Snoop. I don't think Wu-Tang should be in there before Dr. Dre. I don't think Wu-Tang, before Nas. I do not.
Okay, so
Now,
I got a
now
question. Do that?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Sister Wu a chance to respond to that. Sister Wu.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna disagree for everybody but Nas.
Okay. But before Snoop and Dr. Dre, Wu-Tang?
Yes.
How and why?
How didn't they? Oh no, who was first? I gotta
Dr.
remember.
Dre was.
Yeah, Dr. Dre was the NWA, so he was first, and Snoop came out
Nas
before
all of it.
the 36 Chambers, and Snoop came out before the 36 Chambers did.
Okay, Snoop. Nas is in his own category. We love Nas, so and Wu-Tang loves Nas. That's why they did a tour together. So Nas is his own category. We're not going against Nas. I feel like Wu-Tang should be in before Dr. Dre and Snoop. One, for the number of members of Wu-Tang and how they come together collectively and as solo artists. The only other group that I know to branch off and have their own thriving solo careers is New Edition.
Yeah, New Edition.
It's the only other group that I know of collectively that has come together, made multiple albums as a total unit, and then gone off and have thriving solo careers. I think Ghostface has 9 or 10 albums, something like
Having
that.
an album and it be a thriving career, and let me start by this. I like Wu-Tang. I got no issues with Wu-Tang whatsoever, but of Wu-Tang, you got Method Man, you got Raekwon, you got Ghostface, and RZA
ODB.
and ODB. I think all right. So that's what's that 6 I named, and it's like 13 of them. Capadonna and all the other ones. Expected Deck. But like, so I'll give you those.
No, but they have a following. See, with these kind of things, I feel like we need to put our feelings aside and look at statistics. They each have their own individual fan base. I've gone to see them as a unit, and then I've seen individual shows. At each of those shows, there are fans, including myself, rapping along to the unit song that's being played, as well as the individual song that's being played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's the difference between Wu-Tang Clan and a lot of other groups. And again, the only other group I can compare them to do what they've done is New Edition. And New Edition was the first one to do it.
Yeah. New Edition definitely was Snubbed.
So wait.
What's my thing about that? Can I speak on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Before Wu-Tang, I was a New Edition stan. I just knew I was going to marry Ralph Tresvant. Nobody could tell me anything different. But I think the difference between Wu-Tang Clan and New Edition is Wu-Tang Clan is global. They are literally global. Every concert that I've been to, there was more white people and Asian people in the front row rapping word for word, bar for bar than there was black people. I've been to a New Edition concert. All I saw was us. I love that for us, but I think that's the difference between the two. Did they get snubbed? Probably, but I think you have to look at it on a global perspective. And again, go back to the statistics.
I think globally, I think
New Edition is not known. I don't think they
disagree. I disagree.
What?
No. I don't think they are. And that could be my limited point of view. I can admit that. It could be my limited point of view. And I'm basing it off my experience of going to see these groups in concert. There's no reason the last time New Edition was in Philly that they were at the Liacouras. They should
Yeah,
have been
they
in an
should.
arena.
I agree.
Why were
I
they
agree.
not at an arena?
I agree.
If they're at that level, why are they on Temple campus?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you there.
I can hear that.
The stadium.
But here, so I got a question real quick, Bobby.
Go ahead.
Do they have like for the people that get selected? Is it because do they have to hit each of those 5 wickets, or is it just So I can see why where some of this is like, I mean, Mariah Carey. I mean, she was the biggest selling artist, but I mean, did she change? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she didn't change the game, but she was extremely successful. Okay.
Oh, extremely.
All I gotta say to that is,
when you talk about changing the game, New Edition changed it for a little bit with DBD, with the whole boot sneaker thing. That was short lived. But who was talking about Clarks and Wallabies before Ghostface? Absolutely nobody. They changed the culture.
I understand that. So then, but then this is when you have quick synopsis to that is, how the hell did Sade get in? What did she change? What did she do?
Right.
Like,
Right.
That's
a very good point.
That's
a good
He has no business in the Hall of Fame, especially over Mariah Carey.
That's
true. Tell me how does Mariah hit those 5 points? She don't. I mean, not Mariah, Sade. Like, it makes no sense. How did Sade get in? How? Just
the only thing I could think of in regards to that is longevity.
Oh,
because Sade was when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember Sweet as Taboo. Yeah, but that to me, that's where it begins and ends. Is maybe like one song from the 90s she had. Like, I cannot. There's nothing she does now. She was never right.
What did she do globally?
Oh, Mariah will outsell her globally any day of the week.
Mariah's a seller globally with the Christmas song. Come on.
Mariah is still outselling people, and she ain't had a record in 20 years.
Yeah,
she is.
What you mean? We ain't got to go that way. What you mean?
Are we checking the sound scan or whatever they check now in Europe and Budapest and all of that?
I don't know. You cannot put Sade in before Mariah. That was a travesty.
Listen, that's a good point. That's a good point,
Mariah
Bobby.
Sade before Babyface, for Boys the Men, before so many different people. Snoop, like, to me, I would not have put Wu-Tang in before I put in Nas, before I put in Snoop and Dr. Dre. I just wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't. I even say he hasn't come up. He has probably just came up on his 25 years. I would put Lil Wayne in before I put Wu-Tang in.
What? Lil Wayne?
Absolutely.
I can see that.
Absolutely.
With the Hot Boys and all them cats back in the day, I can see that.
Yeah, he hit 25, 1999. So he got his 25 in. I would absolutely put Lil Wayne in.
See that. I can definitely see that. You know what I'm saying? But
you might be right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he changed. Now, somebody changed the game. Lil Wayne changed the culture for all these people. I mean, are trying to be Lil Wayne, bit off some of Lil Wayne style.
You're right.
We can watch this, man.
No, we're not.
What about T.I.?
How they
T.I. ain't been
5 years, but I will put Wu-Tang in before I put T.I. in. I will do that.
Yeah, T.I.'s not ready to. He's not.
He's not ready.
Nah.
Yeah. Is NWA? I wonder if NWA in there.
NWA needs to be in.
NWA is in. I think they are. Let me make sure.
Are they? Go look. Let's go look, because they changed the game. When you change the game,
because then people say that Dre not in. Like, that really don't make sense, because he wrote all that music.
Yeah, he did it right.
Yeah, NWA as a group got in 2016.
Okay, that's good.
Wow, that makes sense.
That's good. Then you look at the individuals, which would be Q and Dr. Dre and Ren, Yella.
Yeah, Easy. So they got in as a group.
Yeah. So that's dope. I mean, that just lets you know. But like, I agree. Like, I see that the argument is like, you're 100% right. How the hell Sade get in there? But here's the only other thing I could say about Sade. And I ain't even talking about my girl Anita.
Anita didn't get in either. Anita's not in. Honestly, I wouldn't put Anita in. I would not put Anita in.
Shit, Lee, stop. You talking about somebody, but you got to remember that she go back way before you knew her as a single artist. Her group back before everybody, they was super sweet.
What was their name?
Like, I always say, what was their name?
What was the name?
Who?
The group that
Anita
she was in
Baker
before.
group?
Yeah, Anita Baker. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't think. Don't think.
Exactly.
Don't give me, I don't know off the top of my head.
Ronnie, Ronnie, don't be thinking about it now. Come on,
hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
After six, I think it's called.
No, After Six is a male group.
No,
hold on.
After Six is a male group.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Sister Boo.
Is Sade in there as a jazz artist and not necessarily pop?
It just says that she made it as a solo performer, as a performer.
They could
chapter
be
6, chapter 8.
Yeah,
that was big back in the day.
Chapter 8 is the name of Mariah Carey. I mean, not Mariah Carey's, Anita Baker's group that I never heard of before. I've never heard of Chapter 8. Ever.
You heard their song before.
All right, but
I'm gonna say something very controversial.
Go ahead.
I'm not an Anita Baker fan. I don't like Anita Baker.
She's okay to me. She's okay. There's not anything where it's like, oh my God, Anita Baker. Like, I am not going to go see Anita Baker ever.
I wouldn't go see her in a concert either. I would never go see
kidding
her.
me?
Y'all I'll listen. I'll be in the front row for Anita Baker.
I was in the front row.
I think we just woke Holly.
I hear you.
I was in the front row. Man, y'all.
You was kind of quiet
y'all
there for a
while.
while.
Yeah,
hey, that's a pause right there. Pause.
Yeah, Anita does not do it at all for me.
Man, y'all are smoking. Y'all listen. Anita is that girl, man. What you talking about? Who you think a lot of these freaking single artists utilized or as their idols back in the day?
I don't hear Anita Baker that often. No.
Y'all high to the
go
sky,
back and
man.
listen to a few of her albums. I think
y'all got to listen to all her albums.
I have listened to Anita before, but she is not. No.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Midwest thing.
Maybe.
More than likely.
But I'm gonna tell you, Anita Baker should have been in there a long time ago. 100%.
No.
She wasn't global. Anita.
Who wasn't global?
No. Anita, was she global?
Oh my God.
Really?
I'm not gonna do this. Y'all gonna have to go back and listen to her.
Probably not.
You can listen to her all you want.
Now was she a Mariah Carey? I mean,
okay.
I'm just saying, was she global? Okay. Was she just us?
Here you go.
For me, she was bigger than Sade. I can tell you that.
But again, that's for you.
Yeah.
Separate
exactly.
I can tell you that. I can tell you. I bet. Listen, I bet
so
you
here's
that.
The statistics. Anita Baker has sold 13 million albums in the United States and 5 million albums worldwide. Let me just put in Sade.
She's still selling records.
Sade has sold over 75 million albums worldwide.
But how many records she got?
That's what I was asking you. Like, what is
that I did not know.
That
I did not know.
And that could be why.
Listen, Sade, you can listen to Sade stuff and just be grooving. Like, I ain't gonna lie about her music.
Oh yeah.
They have some sort that say she sold 110 million albums worldwide. As far as Sade. But she's still ain't beating Mariah.
Oh, ain't nobody
gonna be hitting Mariah.
Don't even look at that.
Over 200 million worldwide.
We ain't even got to think about that.
It's a total as high as 320.
Yeah.
We don't even got to discuss that.
And those numbers include the current streaming that's going on.
This is why I can't get on y'all pod because I'm totally
You're more than welcome to get on. That's what we're about. That's what it's about. It's about the different views. That's what the record's about. Different views.
What's your birthday? She's godmother.
What's she say? Oh, he paused it.
No, that's the wife. She don't like Mariah Carey. She don't like Mariah Carey.
Oh. You may not have to like her. You ain't getting up in your cup of tea.
No, she said she didn't. Can't be twisting it up, baby.
Her voice is terrible now.
Now we ain't just talking now, but we talking about the whole career.
The whole career.
Look at the whole entire career.
She deserved to be in.
I prefer Anita Baker voice.
How is Usher not in the Hall of Fame?
He's got 25 years. 100%. I don't know.
What he came out of 90 something?
Yeah, he came out like
Oh yeah.
94,
92,
96,
93.
93.
That's a
Yeah.
good
He
call,
may
Holly.
be
You
next.
right. I ain't think about that.
He may be next.
All right, so I got another one. How Mary J. Blige.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah.
She been singing off key for the last 40 years.
Oh, Mary J.
And she do that drunk dance to distract y'all.
Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all not about to talk about Mary, man. I'm sorry. Mary, listen, Mary
We
sing
got
with
to
it.
know for Mary J. We got to know
Nah,
for
that's
Mary
I
J.
no.
And she's drunk.
Pause.
like her.
Pause.
Whatever. And I know I'm
That's
catching heat, and I don't even care.
that's a pause. That's
She's
a
been
pause
singing
moment.
off key since What's the 411?
Oh god.
I
Oh
love
man,
What's the 411. I love My Life. That's where it ends for me.
no, she still got some
Come on.
great music
And
after.
then yeah, 100%. And the root said the root's not in
She
either.
got some bops.
I'm putting Mariah. I mean, I'm putting Mary J. in before I'm putting Anita Baker.
Absolutely.
Oh nah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nah,
Yeah,
absolutely
I
not.
think so. I
Absolutely.
agree with you.
Y'all are
Yeah.
high. Listen, I don't even
100%.
want to discuss that. Let's get off of that one. I'm biased. She from the
Yeah.
crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Mary
the
J.
only one.
Yeah, Anita.
Hey, call it what you now. I'm not the only
Holly,
one. Probably.
Holly, where you at? Mary J. or Anita Baker?
Man, look, I'm a big fan of both of them, but if I got to pick, I'm gonna pick Anita Baker.
100%.
Really?
100%.
Y'all the
doubt, without even questioning it.
100%.
Wow.
That's not even a question. Y'all gotta really go back and listen to her, man. Like that girl is something different, man. I'm trying to tell you. She was a real songbird.
No.
A real songbird.
I can't do it.
Go back and listen to her song, man.
Well, here's another question.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that Phil Collins just got
in? I know.
That's
Honestly, I don't
crazy.
understand that
That's
either.
crazy. Yeah, he
That
should have
is
been in a
crazy.
long time ago. Yeah.
That is crazy.
And he's been doing it since like the
60s, 70s, 70s.
Yeah,
60s,
yeah.
70s, something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I said, it gotta be something we missing, man. It gotta be something.
Is Sting
Oh,
in?
you know this
Sting
should
should
be
be in too.
how many times they got nominated and didn't get in, or was this their first time like getting put in for it? Like that could be a part of it too. Like that would probably be one of the things where you like, how many times have you been nominated to go into the Hall of Fame? You know what I mean? Like where it wasn't even open to them at a certain point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I agree. I love Phil Collins. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I love all his
And how
music.
do people vote?
Either with Genesis or by himself, he should be in.
I think it's the board that votes people in. You know, like the fan voting doesn't, I don't think really take much weight into it, because if it did, New Edition would be in.
New Edition would be in, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's really a board that does it. Because
it's something we missing, bro. It gotta be something.
Like you said, how Phil Collins just getting in.
It gotta be something.
Yeah,
it gotta be something that we don't get to see. We don't get to see that they know that we don't know. You know what I mean?
All right, before we wrap this up, because we want to go a little bit shorter today, so I can watch the Sixers game.
You missing it?
They up by 3.
Okay,
they about 3. Yeah.
Let's get into the last subject I want to talk about with still with this Hall of Fame is who hasn't gotten there 25 years yet but deserve to be in. I'm gonna just say 2, and then I'm gonna get the floor to y'all. I'm gonna say Chris Brown and Kendrick Lamar.
100%. Oh, I would say Drake. That's probably my number one.
Yeah, I think Drake will get in. Drake.
And then I would say Chris Brown for sure.
I think
100%.
I think he's going to get in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's going to get in first look. I promise you
that.
That dude's sick with it. Those are my 2. Chris Brown and Drake.
I got 3.
100%.
Can I have 3?
Yeah, you have however many as you want. This just us talking.
I'm with Chris Brown. Usher is the other one, and the last one is Busta Rhymes.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, Busta.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Bust all right.
Yes.
I mean, is KRS-One in there? Because if
KRS-One is in, I think he is.
Because if he ain't in there, I ain't voting for no other rappers. Forget about it.
So can I give you my 3?
Yeah, you can give however many you got.
I got a couple. They're all over the place, so just go with me.
By the way,
T-Pain.
KRS-One is not. I just looked it up.
Nope. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, he is not in.
Okay.
I'm never gonna vote for another
T-Pain is
rapper
at
until he gets in.
21 years.
T-Pain. Okay. That's a good one, actually. He just sold his whole catalog for like 100 million.
T-Pain. Kanye. This, aside from all of the chaos, listen to me.
No, you're right. He does. He belongs in. You're right. I can't say I don't support him. I'm not with him, but he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, I got another one. I got to add another one. Go ahead.
I forgot. She said Kanye, didn't she?
She said Kanye.
I said
Oh
Kanye.
yeah, 100%. Before them other two, I said he should be in there.
Yeah.
100%.
I will put him in before Wu. If he had the years right now, I would say he's snubbed right now over Wu-Tang.
Oh, he above Aubrey and freaking Chris Brown to me. What you mean?
And I would say that too. Absolutely.
He's definitely above.
For real.
Definitely above all.
Who you say is above Chris Brown?
No, not above Chris Brown. Well, actually, I think
100% Kanye is above both of them cats. 100%.
No, they will be neck and neck.
Man,
we're talking about Kanye.
I'll give you that. I can actually see that. But Kanye gotta be in that mug is something crazy.
Kelly Clarkson. Because that girl can sing her face off.
She can.
Yeah.
But whoa, hold on. She's still building her resume, ain't she?
No, he said before 25 years.
That's the country one, right? That's the country American Idol,
blow.
right?
That girl can sing.
No.
She can sing. Kelly can sing.
Yeah, but that's the one. She does the Sunday Night Football thing, right?
No, that's the other girl.
That is
no, she's done it before.
Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson. She was American Idol, right?
Oh.
Yes, she was the first one to win American Idol.
Just found out Carrie Underwood is a trumper.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Somebody said it's Steely Dan in. I don't know.
That's a good question.
All right. So I'm gonna give you my other one. And you got one that you want to say before we get to my other one that I gotta ask?
No, I don't have anything to add. I had one, but it left my.
R. Kelly belongs in right now.
Oh,
I know he's.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Yes.
I ain't gonna listen. I don't care what he listen musically.
You cannot musically.
You can't
musically.
Stop it. We don't talk about it no more.
Musically.
What about Jay-Z? Jay-Z.
He's already in.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
He's
already in.
Yeah, R. Kelly, absolutely. I mean,
Steely Dan was elected in 2001. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Say it again, Holly.
No, I said R. Kelly. Not a question.
Yeah, R. Kelly deserves in. Steely Dan, he got in 2001. Yeah, R. Kelly has to be in. He has to be in. So we all agree that Chris Brown deserves in. We all agree that Lil Wayne.
Wayne should be there. Drake should be there when he get that time.
Here's my okay. I hear you guys. I just have an issue with R. Kelly. I have an issue with Chris Brown. Anyone that did something to a female that was not good, they're not getting my vote to go nowhere. Period. I don't care how good the music was when we were listening to it. And it's a shame, right? But for me, I cannot give my vote to Kelly and Chris Brown.
See, I can understand. Listen, I can understand your viewpoint. But
no,
over,
it's
I mean,
not that they did. You know what? It's a shame because it's not that they didn't do great music and they didn't entertain at a high level. There's nothing about that. When you have done something to the female set the way that they have, I'm not on board. I'm off. I'm off the train.
So
and I hear you, Unc, on that. But I just looked it up. R. Kelly was nominated in 2017.
And he
did he get in? He didn't get in?
No, he still didn't get in.
Probably because of what he did.
No, that was before.
That was before he was convicted. That was before he was convicted for sure.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, that was
wasn't he going through it in 2017?
Yeah, he already went on trial by then because he went on the first trial middle.
I'm about to say a couple times.
Yeah,
okay. I didn't realize he had already been on trial. Okay,
a couple times.
Trial was like middle 2000s, but I mean he was found not guilty. But I hear you, Unc, but I think it's so many people that's in the Hall of Fame right
I'm
now.
not giving no
You
pass.
got,
I'm not giving no
okay,
pass.
you're not giving no
All right.
pass. Okay, so
Nope.
the one, all
Nope.
right, the ones that's in there that did some shady, that did
Hey,
stuff.
look, do we know about it? Do we
Yeah,
know about it?
you know about what's Great Balls of Fire? Jerry Lewis,
Yeah, we
Oh, we
know
got
about. Yeah, that's true.
that's
Elvis
marionette
Presley,
niece.
Elvis Presley.
100%.
Elvis
He's in
with
there.
they
So
shouldn't be in there either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
but you know,
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Well, that's
hold
a
up,
legend.
hold up,
That's a
But
legend.
hold
hold
up.
He
on,
never
That's a
got
hold
convicted
legend.
or
on.
Hold
nothing.
up now. No, no,
Eric
no, no,
Clapton,
no. We ain't
Nah,
go. That's a legend that ain't
yeah.
have been
Listen,
panned out. He even
that's
went to
all got
trial
debunked.
for it, found not guilty. We ain't gonna do that. We don't
so
do
was
that
R.
to my
Kelly in
man. No.
2017. He was not guilty.
Who?
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
All that Michael
But he's
Jackson stuff
guilty
was
now,
debunked.
ain't he?
He's guilty now, but when he was introduced or voted on,
I ain't gonna let y'all be dogging Michael Jackson now. Okay.
he was
We
credited.
got him.
He
He
and I'm
got credibility issue.
and let's be real. Just
Let's be
because you was
real.
found out guilty don't mean that you ain't commit the crime.
Oh, so you don't want
I
to start
mean,
going there with
that's
that,
facts.
right? Okay.
That's the
OJ was found
thing.
now guilty.
Exactly.
Okay.
But he
So
did it.
Well,
is Janet
allegedly.
Jackson in there?
Allegedly.
Huh?
Janet Jackson. Oh, I don't think so.
She had to be in there already.
Oh, let me look that up.
How do you
Janet
know?
Jackson.
Yeah.
She
Because
got to be.
Janet need to be in
How
here.
would Janet not be in there? That don't make no
Oh,
sense.
inducted in 2019.
Okay.
She's in.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
She's
about.
in.
Definitely.
I would
She
put
needed
Mariah
to.
in before Janet.
What?
What?
Huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ew.
Mariah has a bigger catalog of hits than
Okay,
Janet.
so look her
I
up.
love
The same
Janet
way
Jackson.
we did about
I
Sade.
don't know about that.
How many albums Mariah did sold compared to Janet?
Janet Jackson album sales.
How many? What?
Not
Mariah
not
Carey
the
is
last
Janet
one.
Jackson
everybody.
album. Janet Jackson last. I mean, we went to a concert maybe a year or so ago.
We
It
went
was
to her
terrible.
concert.
We literally got up and left while she was on stage. It was horrible.
She is
Because she's
moving
not
in slow
Bobby.
motion.
She
No.
50 something
It
years
was
old,
it was not the
dude.
music that we like. It was no Rhythm Nation. It was all techno.
You
It
know
was
why?
horrible.
She did more music. She did those deep cuts off of her last, I think, 4 or 5
Yeah,
albums.
and
I
it
loved
was
it.
horrible. Oh,
I
I hated
saw.
it.
I
Oh my
went to
god.
that concert.
The
It
one with
was
her and Nelly?
great.
With her and Nelly?
Yes,
How
Yeah,
much
I
was
hated
it was
it. I
Mariah?
walked
great.
out.
How many albums had a Mariah
The
sold?
question is,
Mariah's over 200 to 300. Janet is at 100. Over
Okay.
100.
All right.
but listen,
Listen,
did you listen to Janet's last 3 or 4 albums?
No, I haven't.
That's why you didn't like the concert.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
If you didn't listen to those albums, you wouldn't like the concert because she did a lot of songs off of Demita Joe, which I think is her best album.
Is it a techno
outstanding.
pop album?
No, but she remixed a lot of stuff.
Okay.
She remixed a lot of stuff, and she did a lot of the stuff off of that last album. She did the song with J. Cole that she has. She did the song that she has with Kanye. She did a lot of stuff off those later albums. And if you didn't listen to them, then you wouldn't like them. You were looking for the 80s and 90s and Velvet Rope and all of that.
I absolutely was.
I went to that concert. One thing I'm gonna do is spend money on a concert.
Okay.
And I was there. And it was great.
Yeah,
she was dancing in slow motion because she 107 in entertainment years, but it was a good concert.
Yeah, that one for me was not for me at all.
Hey, is Patty in there? Is Patty in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. Patty got to be in the Hall of Fame.
She's still out there performing too.
Yeah, she is at 80. I went to her concert.
She should retire, man. I don't know what she's doing.
Her shoes up.
She get out there,
at some point you just gotta go. I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
What about Lauryn Hill?
Ooh, that's a
No.
good one.
Patti LaBelle is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
She is not. Wow.
Lauryn Hill
Aretha?
should not be in there.
No, Lauryn Hill does not deserve to be in there.
We know
Aretha not in there either?
Patty didn't have she had some hits.
Lauryn Hill had one album.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill does
That
not.
she only
album
had
is
one album.
still fire today.
It is. It's a classic. It is a classic, but you don't get in for one album. You cannot get in. I mean, I guess you got in for 2, but you do not get in.
She'll probably get it. She'll probably get in because of the roots, not, but she'll probably get in with the Fugees.
The Fugees
She
only
has
had
to.
one. I mean, they only had one album.
They
Are
only
they
had one
in?
album.
Are they in?
I know they had two, but the first one was the second one was fire.
Are they in?
The Fugees? I don't think the Fugees in. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah, Patti LaBelle ain't in. The Fugees can't be in.
That's crazy.
What about Aretha?
Patti is not in.
Wow. Aretha in there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Aretha
Aretha's in there.
Yeah, she was the first woman inducted.
She went in. Yeah.
Or is the Fugees?
No, the Fugees are not, but Lauryn Hill was a nominee.
Wow. So that's the thing that you got to think about, like
Whitney's
how many
in
times did they got nominated and how many times they got snubbed or not selected is a key part of it too. And I think we're missing a bunch of that stuff because I think they know stuff about those artists that we don't know. And that's why, like, say a Phil Collins is just finally, getting his just due. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't make any sense. Like that kid, man, he ruled
Phil
ruled the 70s and the 80s. Like that was that dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, before he went on his own. Think about that.
That's right. So it has to be something else that has to be a factor that these longevity people are just finally getting in this thing in there.
What about Michael McDonald?
Unbelievable.
I would not.
With the Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers may be in. Let me see.
Yeah, see, he went with the Doobie Brothers. Then he went on his own.
Yeah, let me see if the Doobie Brothers and Michael McDonald in.
So here's a question for the contributors. Who would you put as a contributor to music? I have 3.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Go for it. Doobie Brothers got in 2020.
Okay, so Michael McDonald is in with the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it, Sister Wu.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
As a contributor, because he did that whole Transformer action on the turntables. Manny Fresh for a lot of the beats and just changing the sound of hip hop from.
He changed everything. That's
what
a
about
fact.
hip hop? Everybody to the hip hop and don't stop. The Hill Gang.
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't have a lot of albums that was hitting, but they did. They brought it to the forefront.
Contributor, you're contributing alongside somebody else to the culture or whatever. That's the way I interpret it when you read the criteria. And I would say either Too Short or E40.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say
have the years.
I would definitely say Too Short. I'll vote for Too Short
over E40. I wouldn't do E40, but I would do Too Short. I would definitely do Too Short.
Too Short been out forever.
Yeah.
Like ever.
So has Dougie Fresh. I mean, what you gonna do?
Oh, good one. That's a good one.
Grandmaster. Yeah. So all right. So
Dougie only got a
nominees. Look up some nominees.
Public Enemy. Is Public Enemy in there?
Yeah, I think Public Enemy is in. Public Enemy got in. So listen to this. Wu-Tang got in first ballot. Well, first time up. First time nominated, Wu-Tang got in.
That's because I used every email address I had to vote for them.
Outkast got in first time up. Salt and Pepper got in first time up. I didn't even know Salt and Pepper got in last year. I don't think Salt and Pepper should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I don't. You know what? They only had one hit off of every album they put out.
Salt and Pepper got in 2025, but A Tribe Called Quest, it took 3 times for them to get in.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
They should have been in.
It took LL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times before LL got in.
It took LL 6 times?
6 times.
That's what I'm saying. It gotta be
that's crazy.
18,
that's crazy.
19, and 21.
That's crazy.
Biggie got in first time. Tupac got in first time.
No, you know what? I like Biggie, but LL rocked the bells.
I agree.
Hey.
LL got some banger bangers.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Way before.
And he got in as excellence. So that means that he must not get in for as a performer. He got in as excellence. mean, it was just a different type of
That's
category.
a career thing. A career thing.
Like a different category. Like musical influence is a different category. But Salt and Pepper got in for performance. That's ridiculous.
No, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's because they don't know the genre.
Yeah.
They don't know about
NWA. It took 4 times: 2013, 14, 15, and they got
and that
in.
was crazy. That they changed the game. They actually changed the whole culture.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about the way you dress now. Think about what you know. Everybody coming out. They used to have their LA gear on. They come
Yeah.
in
They don't have the right
NWA.
people. They don't have the right people voting for this because
Nah.
Enemy got in first time. Beastie Boys, it took 3 times to get in. It should not have took
Beastie Boys
3 times.
Wow, that's crazy too. Like, that's bananas.
Outkast got in first ballot. First ballot for Outkast. They got in.
What about Run DMC?
Run DMC, it took 2 ballots, 28 and 29.
Stop it.
Yes.
That's crazy. Tell you right there who is voting.
Who's voting? Yep.
Yeah, they don't know the genre. They don't know. That's what it is.
That doesn't make zero sense.
Eric B is not in, and Eric
B and Rakim.
First time they got nominated was 2012, and they got nominated in 2024, and neither time did they get in.
They didn't get in.
Oh, wow.
Eric B.
And Rakim.
All right, so here we go. Luther got in first ballot in his first time.
You damn straight he got in first ballot.
2026
Right.
is nominated. Sade, her one and done, got in on her first ballot. Sade.
Yeah, no, she shouldn't have gotten her first ballot.
Chubby Checker just got in last year.
You know what? A lot of this they're catching up. You got to think about it. They are catching up too.
Yeah.
Because how long have the Hall of Fame been around?
Yep. Oh no, it's been around since the 80s. Since the 80s.
Okay. You think since the 80s, like, oh, this is a long time, but they're catching up, man. This Hall of Fame has been around a lot longer than them.
So
and they just opened it up for certain genres to get in too. It used to just be rock and roll.
So
that's true too.
That's true.
That's true too.
Mary J had two. What's that? 2024. It looked like she got in. Let me see if Mary J got in. Maybe she is in. That's 2024. Can somebody let me look that up? Mary J got in.
I don't think she's in.
The new AI.
Oh, she was inducted to Hall of Fame part class of 2024, honoring her 30-plus year career as queen of hip hop and soul. Inducted by Dr. Dre, she was recognized for immense influence on music, blending R&B and hip hop. So Mary J is in. She got in 2024.
Okay.
Mary J is in.
Would she say she was an off-note singer? She was singing off key?
Yeah. It took her second time, but she got in. Mary is in. Kool and the Gang got in first ballot, and that was 2 years ago. 2024, Kool and the Gang just got in.
Kool and the Gang, they should have been in. Kool and the Gang,
this
man.
one is going to floor you. 1, 2,
and Earth, Wind,
three,
Fire got to be in there too. We know that.
It took Shaka Khan 7 times to get in.
Wow.
And she's still in under excellence, not even in under her like the performing. 7 times for Shaka Khan to get in.
That's crazy.
And she just got in 2023.
What about Prince and Mike?
The Spinners is 2023. It took them 4 times. Lionel Richie first ballot. Whitney Houston first ballot. Janet Jackson, it took her 3 times.
Isley Brothers.
3
I
times.
was just about to ask about the Isley.
That's a good one, huh?
What about the Isley Brothers?
Nia Simone is first.
Between the Sheets. Let's get that going. Let's get that going.
Bill Weathers is in. How does Bill Weathers get in?
Ooh, man, Bill Weathers.
Bill Weathers was dope back.
He was dope.
Bill Weathers was dope.
All right. Donna Summer is in. It took her 5
She only had one hit.
She was the queen. She was the queen of
She
disco,
had one hit.
Donna Summer.
Yeah, Donna Summer was.
Man, that girl had one hit.
Queen of disco.
I would agree. Quincy Jones got in at first ballot 2013.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bobby Womack is in. Darlene Love.
The Isley Brothers is in. They got in 1992.
Mariah Carey is on her 3rd ballot and still is not in.
That's crazy.
3rd
that
ballot.
is crazy.
24, 25, and 26 and not in.
Should be in on the Christmas song alone.
Yeah.
that thing plays every Christmas, every November through December. It's playing everywhere.
This year was New Edition's first time up.
Because you hear it all the time.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Man, I don't know. Again, there got to be something that's like, how do they even
Babyface has
get
never been
nominated?
nominated.
Who?
Doesn't look
Babyface.
like it.
Yeah, probably never been nominated. They don't
I
even
can't believe
know.
Babyface ain't in there. That's crazy.
Let me see.
Man, I don't even want to talk about this no more. Babyface ain't even got nominated for it. That's retarded.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Insane.
That
They
is
just
crazy.
lost all credibility with me. How the hell?
He has never been nominated.
Are you kidding me?
I never want to hear about a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again.
2011. He's been eligible since 2011 and never been nominated.
Let's you know what? Let's back it up because Ronnie, you said it right. It was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame initially, right? And they started letting they ran out of rock and roll people that could let it. They had to start letting in some R&B and some rap. You know what I mean? They had to expand their horizons. We might want to give them a little break, because if you got these rock and roll people up there that's making these decisions, depending on the homework that they put in, the research they put in.
Yeah, I'm with Eddie. Yeah.
Now I'm with you. I agree. I 100% agree to that. But Babyface been doing all genres of music.
Right.
For him
not
to be nominated,
right?
Him not to be nominated is a slap in the face. That's a slap.
And then all the artists that he didn't brought up through
the
industry.
all the songs. He got a lot of songs that he written
for people that's in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Listen, I don't want to hear anything else about the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if Babyface not in there. I don't care who else comes in there. It does. That is a blasphemy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dead ass.
That is.
It did.
That is.
No.
All right, y'all. We're gonna stop there so I can get to the game. I gotta
dope.
get to the game and
it's about to be halftime too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Man, this is another great pod. We're cutting it a little short.
I already did that. I went into.
I cannot believe that Babyface has never been nominated.
That's highly.
No. That's a smack in the face to him.
That's a smack in the face. This is a smack in the face. When he's not, he better get in first ballot. He needs to be in next year. I don't know what they need to do, but he needs to be in next year.
It should be the Rock and Roll Babyface Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
It should just be by itself. He should be his own genre. He should be his own award. I'm so dead ass.
Yeah,
I'm so dead ass on that. That's bananas, bro.
That's bananas. That's crazy.
I don't have anything.
That's crazy. All right, y'all. Let's clean our palate. Who's up? Anybody have anything to clean our palate?
I'll clean my palate.
Go ahead, my brother.
Guess what I did? Guess what I did on Monday?
What you do?
I started a new job.
Really? Oh, okay. Congratulations. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm a training analyst for the Navy. Yeah. So, and the only reason, listen, I'm gonna shout out. Thank you. I'm gonna shout out my Uncle Kenny, because he was the one that actually got me to do it, because I got so many jobs. I ain't doing none of that. I'm like, I got used to freaking like, I can do whatever I want. But he works on a reservation. He's a doctor out there, but he's not a doctor like medical doctor. He's like education, but he does it on a reservation. And he's 68. I was talking to him about it, and he was telling me, he's like, hey, he said, one, you're too young to be sitting around doing nothing. You gotta go, you want to go do something. You're too young. I'm like, what you mean I'm too young? I did 30 years in the military, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't care about none of that. You're too young. He said, these kids out here need people like you in the workforce, because they need leadership to teach them how to be leaders. And I was like, dang, I ain't think about it that way. I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? That makes perfect sense, because all the people that talked about it was like, hey, we need your leadership to come help out with these young people. I'm like, I don't want to be in charge of nobody. That was my number one thing. I don't give a damn how much you try to give me. I don't want to be charging nobody. Nope. So it worked out, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take this gig, and this is right up the alley. So I'm still supporting our veterans. So I think it's gonna be good.
What's up, man? Congratulations!
Good for you, man. Congratulations!
And I guess I'm gonna just clean up probably with the subject that we talked about, which is Wu-Tang and Luther got into the Hall of Fame. So I'm happy for and Sade. They got in.
There we go.
I'm happy for them. and I guess I'm gonna claim my pilot with the Sixers. Going to win it all. That's
Whoa.
about to happen.
Whoa.
I don't know
I'm so
about that.
sorry about that.
Whoa.
Okay,
I mean,
one can dream.
We supposed to be
you
real,
can dream.
man.
Listen,
Not
listen. If you don't feel positive about your squad, I'm with you. Hey, listen, all the way to the wheels fall off, Bobby. That's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah, you don't supposed to be
But, hey,
foolish though.
hey, but
Okay?
when hopefully they win tonight, and then they're gonna get
Yeah,
blessed by my
it's one
Pistons.
step at a time because right now it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even
One
right
other
now.
thing I will say is I really do appreciate all of y'all, and we really are a family and community. Because Hollywood, I'm about to ask you just so you know, like I get off the pod and I'll usually do a debrief with somebody, or whatever, and I call my mom, and she was so excited to hear about your new grandchild that's on the way. My mom was so excited for you. So
Oh, well, Tara said thank you.
that being said, what's the countdown?
June 28th.
June 28th.
Yes.
June 28th.
I'm
June
so
28th.
excited. But I do have a question, Robbie. What reservation is your uncle on?
What's that?
What reservation does he work on?
I don't know. He's in Arizona right now.
Yeah, because we do all the programs out there on the Arizona Indian tribe. So that's why I was curious.
Really?
Actually,
I'm about to find
Arizona soon.
Are you? I'll link you up with him, but he's out there doing
find out what reservation he's on.
I got you. I'm about to do it right now.
Cool. But yeah, tell your mom I said thank you, Chip. Yeah,
I will.
excited.
She hears you. Trust me. She's hearing you right now.
Oh, hey, mom. Thank
Cinco.
you.
They go Cinco.
Yep. Say hi, Sync.
Cinco.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, handsome.
What's up, man?
He's learning to swim, so he's been.
Nice.
He goes to swim lessons every day for 10 minutes, and at the end of the course, he's going to literally know how to swim. At a year.
How old is he now? Chip?
A year, just over a year old.
Okay.
Yep. All right, good people. I love y'all, and I'll
right.
see y'all next week.
All right, next week.
All right, now. I have nothing, no more plans, no more trips until the end of the summer. So we're gonna be on every Wednesday.
You saying that now, and then next week you be like, "Yo, I gotta go."
Yeah. Well, last week, I'm sorry, I wound up having to work nights all week, and I didn't even know that was going to happen. So that's what happened.
Got to do what you got to do.
Hey, that's gonna be. Hey, listen, that's gonna be Hollywood with the grandbaby. Don't kidnap your grandbaby.
I already got that in works.
Don't kidnap the grandbaby. You already know what time it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It ain't gonna be Holly's gonna be whatever the baby name. Like, woo.
Yep. All right,
Peace,
y'all. Have a
guys.
good one. Peace
All
out.
right, y'all. Peace out.